Theater Mania Tuesday Matinee. Get great seats at great prices to every Broadway and off-Broadway show at theatermania.com.
Rent was one of the biggest hits on the Broadway stage, winning every major musical award, grossing over $289 million, and had over 5,000 performances during its 12-year run. And now Rent is back off-Broadway, where it originally began, and one of the stars of American Idol, Anthony Fedorov, is here to talk to us about it. So, Anthony, it's so nice to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so I would just have to ask you right off the bat. I know you've done a lot of Broadway, but when you got the call to do Rent, what was your first thought?
Well, I kind of started screaming in my car. I was with my girlfriend, and it was great that we had a chance to share that moment. And it was just, yeah, it was a dream come true for me.
Now, had you seen the original production on Broadway?
I have. I have a few friends that that I've seen in the original production, and it's one of these iconic shows that you always want to be a part of. And Roger is a role that I've been dying to play, so it's a
great character to play, too.
Well, one of the things, when you sat down here, you said you're exhausted.
Yes.
And when I started, to make fun, oh, you stay out late, et cetera, you go, no, this takes so much out of you.
Yes.
Describe the emotion of being on stage with this particular play, night after night.
Well, the thing with Roger is that, he's dealing, he's already dealt with death, and him being HIV positive, not wanting to deal with death again, and that's why he's afraid to get close to Mimi. I can relate a lot to the story in my own right, because I lost my brother to cancer. So up until this point, I don't think I've ever dealt with my brother's passing. And what makes this show really scary for me to do, and by, when I say scary, it's in the most beautiful way. I actually have to now face a lot of my feelings and a lot of my emotions.
And you said
it's really healing.
That was actually why it was harder for you to do this than to be Joseph and run around in a loincloth, actually.
Yeah, I've been joking around about that. It's like, I don't mind, running around naked in front of 2,000 people. That doesn't scare me.
That was the easy part.
But burying my soul in front of a sold-out audience every night, that's pretty scary.
And so you actually lost your brother to sarcoma, and you're actually the spokesperson now
for the
sarcoma.
SFA.
Yeah, so that's probably near and dear to your heart, obviously.
Yes, it is.
So since this role is so emotionally draining for you, you started in July, you're going to play it through September. I mean, what do you do to recover night after night?
Well, what you do is you give it everything you have, and when you get off that stage, you have to make sure that all of your, all of these feelings and all of these things that I'm dealing with, I have to leave it on the stage. So when I'm off the stage, I can just go and enjoy the rest of my night.
Is that easy for you to do?
It's not always easy, because I'm still dealing with a lot of things even after I
especially
get
with
off
your
the
brother
stage.
and everything.
Yeah, so it's,
It's draining.
It's draining.
Yeah.
It's
Can we
very
talk
draining.
Idol?
And, well, let's talk music first, though, because you've got a new album coming out.
Yes, I have my first album out. It's called Never Over, and people can visit my website, anthonyfedorov.com, and pick it up or go on iTunes, and it's a great album.
That's fantastic, and obviously you had this big storyline when you were on Idol. It was about a birth defect in your windpipe, and they thought you'd never sing again. Obviously,
Clearly, you proved them all wrong.
Didn't happen.
Yes, I was very, very blessed.
Yeah, and you can get more information about your music at your website. You said it before, but I'm going to say it again. AnthonyFedorov.com. That's F-E-D-E-R-O-V.
F-E-D-O-R-O-V.
Oh, I'm so glad you just said that. And you can catch him at the off-Broadway production of Rent at the New World Stages now through September 9th, and you can get more information at siteforrent.com. So nice to have you here. Thank you
so much for having
We'll talk Idol next time.
This week's special ticket offer on theatermania.com is the Gershwins, Porgy and Bess. Don't miss your chance to see Tony Award winner Audra McDonald at a special theatermania.com price. You'll be swept away to Catfish Row as you take in one of theater's most exhilarating love stories, featuring classic songs like Summertime, It Ain't Necessarily So, and I Got Plenty of Nothing. Take advantage of this offer by going to theatermania.com right now.
Mariah Carey,
You should go
Idol
to.
judge.
Yeah,
Oh,
what do
are
you
you
think?
excited about that?
Yes?
I love it.
Yeah?
You love
Yeah.
Mariah, right? Me too.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
Good choice.
Yeah.
I think it's an excellent choice.
All right, well, breakfast may be the most important meal of the day, but getting in a good dessert is pretty darn crucial, too.
So what could be better than combining the two? Lauren Scala found a new place in New York that can offer just that.